My name is Kateryna, and I'm from the east side of Ukraine. From the very beginning of the war, I hoped for the best. My mom hoped for the best, and we didn't want to leave because it was like pretty much okay. It was air raid sirens, but we got used to them very quickly. I heard the first explosion on the 24th of February, when all of this started in my native city Dnipro. And then I got to my mom to the small village, more to east part of Ukraine. It got worse when we heard this explosion in 10 kilometers from our house. The whole people in the village were shocked because they thought that in village it will be safer and better place to stay. When we heard it, I started to persuade my mom to leave for Dnipro because I thought it would be safer here because of the air defense and its city. It will be more protected, not so close to the Donetsk region. Then at night we woke up because of the explosion. So usually explosions happened at first and then air raid sirens began. But still we tried to continue living normal life in these conditions. I went to volunteering. It helped me to distract a little bit, to stay in a normal sense, so to say. And for my mom it was harder. She lost her job, but I was trying to support her. So my friend called me and said that Kyiv is under attack of rockets and under bombing. So my friends and my relatives, my brother, my sister were also at Kyiv that day, so I couldn't sleep. I think now I got used to all of this, and after a while, after evacuating, after being in a safe place, I just lost my emotions. I think it was too much of stress. It was too much of, too much of panic and worries about my family, my friends, and I just lost any feelings and no happiness. Yeah, I still have some trauma, I think, but I'm quite a positive person in life and I'm always trying to help people to stay positive. I think it's like my mission to help more people I can. I'm trying to distract from all of this, try to laugh, try to live a normal life, but it's impossible, I think, for now. One day happened more explosions and they were more intensive as before. So after that night, when it was more intensive explosions, like closer to our house than before, we decided that it would be actually better to live. And in the hallway of a train, it was also a lot of people staying or sitting on their suitcase, laying on the floor, just trying to evacuate in this panic. We have a dog, we couldn't evacuate like that. It would be better to live and stay under this air raid siren than to live in such conditions. We've heard that there is a special train which is not evacuation train anymore, and you can buy a ticket for this train. We had like 2 suitcases, not too big, but it was a little bit hard for us with the dog and to change all these different kinds and means of transportation. A friend of mine helped us to find a host family of volunteers who can host us, and we stayed in Düsseldorf in Germany with them. They gave us a room, pretty comfortable. We can stay there till we find another place. And right now we are doing all this registration stuff, and it takes too much time in Germany because there are many refugees from Ukraine. When I came there, I could sleep peacefully and really sleep, not just waking up every night and going to the hallway and sit in the cold hallway. As I know German and as I can speak German fluently, 2 days or 3 days ago, just fulfilled the form to become a volunteer in translations, interpretation for Ukrainian refugees. I met people here which have the same stories as me, and we share the stories, and we have all this kind of feelings that we are lost, that only Ukrainians can understand Ukrainians who overlive these situations, and you feel like better with these people like you. I met other young European ambassadors from Ukraine, and with them I could share my stories because they also lived same, not like totally same, but very similar stories, and it's really helpful to be with people who can really understand you.